Boom shakalaka, important video for all Bitcoin and Ripple holders out there. Ripple down 21% today. We're going to talk about why Bitcoin millionaire could become a household term. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're talking about Bitcoin and Ripple. Before we do, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and click the notification bell or else you're not cool. So let's get into it today. Bitcoin up a little bit today, most of alts down a little bit today. Now, those of you who are into big trading and making your gains immediately, turns out there's 5 stocks that have already outperformed Bitcoin this year. If we take a look at that, and we'll have to zoom in a little bit, we can see here Bitcoin on the chart that we know from TradingView, but then we have Tesla outperforming Bitcoin. We have Peloton, the bicycle making company, outperforming Bitcoin. We have Zoom, everybody's having their Zoom meetings now, outperforming Bitcoin. We have Moderna, the makers of the vaccines, outperforming Bitcoin, and also an energy company, Empire or whatever it is. Nobody cares about that. But all of them outperforming Bitcoin. Now, should this mean that you should dump your Bitcoin and buy stocks? Well, this is 5 stocks out of a heck of a lot of stocks out there. And if you take a look at the grand scale of what's going on for Bitcoin, and I'll be sharing why exactly in the end of this video, you might want to hold on to your Bitcoin. Now, in the news today, XRP plunges 21% in 2 days as SEC targets Ripple. So the SEC is set to sue Ripple with XRP in the crosshairs. If you don't know why, this is something that I brought up in the recent YouTuber live stream right here, but apparently they didn't think it was that much of importance. But let's take a look at it. Right now, the SEC has voted to attack crypto. This is a tweet by Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple. Chairman Jay Clayton in his final act is picking winners and trying to limit U.S. innovation in the crypto industry to Bitcoin and ETH. They are saying that basically XRP or Ripple will be sued by the United States SEC for allegedly selling unlicensed securities in the form of XRP tokens. Now, Bitcoin and Ethereum have already been labeled commodities, but they're saying, hey, XRP is a security, and this could potentially have a very consequential impact for Ripple, because right now, 60% of Ripple is owned by Ripple Labs. 60% of XRP is owned by Ripple Labs, and I brought this up. Now, this isn't the first time that the government is targeting cryptocurrency. If you remember, Silk Road, all right, they were very much targeted, and the CEO of Silk Road, Ross Ulbricht, got 2 life sentences plus 40 years in prison, a completely unnecessary sentence, meaning that he'll never get out of jail. They are not against targeting people, just to set examples. But anyways, a source with connections to Ripple told Cointelegraph there's no way XRP is not a security. But the company, Ripple Labs, is alleging that Bitcoin and Ether are 2 Chinese-controlled virtual currencies that the SEC has stated are not securities, and that innovation in the cryptocurrency industry will be fully ceded to China should the potential lawsuit against XRP be successful. They're saying, hey, Bitcoin and Ethereum are Chinese, Ripple Labs is American. If you say, hey, Ripple Labs is a security and those aren't, cryptocurrency goes to China. So they're making this a China versus US political issue as opposed to, is this a security, trying to get out with their necks. Now, good news for the US, Riot Blockchain buying 15,000 Bitmain ant miners to increase their hash rate by 65%. They are a Colorado-based Bitcoin mining corporation, so we're bringing Bitcoin mining back to the US. That's great. Now, in the upcoming days, there is some crazy stuff happening for Bitcoin, some crazy Christmas volatility because 100,000 Bitcoin options expire. Now, generally when options expire, we have pretty volatile times for Bitcoin because we have short sellers who need to buy Bitcoin or people who need to sell Bitcoin in order to basically fill their orders. Now, this time, I think it's going to be even more volatile for this reason right here. What many people don't know is that all of these large institutions entering cryptocurrency are going through Coinbase custody. Well, Coinbase custody is taking Bitcoin from Coinbase Pro, where they trade, and selling it to these people on Coinbase custody. So the amount of Bitcoin available on exchanges has just been shrinking and shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. And once these options have to be bought or sold, guess what? All that volatility is going to be amplified many times. So this could be a very, very exciting Christmas for all Bitcoin holders, definitely. And lastly, author Ben Mesrick capturing the Winklevoss twins and plans for Bitcoin Billionaires movie. You see, nowadays, the narrative is going towards Bitcoin billionaires. Everybody already knows Bitcoin millionaires. And my theory, especially what's going on in a macro sense, I mean, 25% of the money ever printed in the US was printed this year. Another 25% is planned for next year. That means half of the money supply that's ever been printed in the US is printed in 2 years. That definitely shoots the price of Bitcoin up. But also we have institutions and all 630 publicly traded companies wanting to get in on Bitcoin. And there's a fixed supply of Bitcoin. So these things are going to shoot Bitcoin to the moon. And I think, my feeling, is that Bitcoin millionaire is going to be a household term because basically if you own Bitcoin at this point right here, you're going to be a Bitcoin millionaire. Simple as that. So, like I said, I always like to leave you with a happy ending. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.